Hello, once again, Internet, and welcome back to a not so daily Internet video capture. When I got something to say, I'm about to have my blood taken. I hate having my blood taken, so I wanted to talk about having my blood taken. The thing is, when you have your blood taken, it doesn't take that long. It only takes like a few seconds. But during the wait, before I go there, my mind takes over and it thinks of all these horrible things that could happen. Like, my vein might not close and just weird shit like that. And it's strange how much your mind, even though you think you've got control over it, tries to torture you. Well, anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in to the hospital now, which I'm about to do, to have my blood taken. And then I'm going to remember all the things that go through my mind, and then I'm going to tell you what went through my mind and how stupid they were. Basically, it's kind of affirming my fear of having my blood taken, you know, even though I'm going to go and do it, which I think is quite fearless. So I'll get right back to you once this shady business is done. Okay, so I've just had my blood taken and nothing went through my mind. Just didn't have time. Didn't have time to wait. In fact, I didn't wait much at all. It was pretty much in and out. It was pretty much an in and out job. So I didn't get time to worry about it. However, I think I'm getting slightly used to it. I don't know whether I'm getting used to it or not. Although, after she took my blood, the left side of my body started to feel a little bit, like, not numb, but I don't know if it's like adrenaline or what. I mean, you know, there's no pain in my chest, so it's not a heart attack. I'm always worried about heart attack. Ever since my dad had a heart attack, I've started worrying about that. But taking like 2 small vials of blood is not going to cause that. So I don't think it's that. Although I do so hate having my blood taken. I'm trying to think of something else to say about it, but there's not much to say about it. I suppose I don't know why I don't like having my blood taken. I mean, that's the thing. I can't think of any reason other than the fact. I mean, as pain goes, it's only a few seconds of a sharp pain that you get when the needle goes in, but that's because the skin is being broken. You know, they're putting a needle in you. And I can never look at the needle. I mean, looking at the needles is not something I do. I always close my eyes and relax because it's the best thing to do. And I don't have to have my blood taken all the time. It's only every so often, just to make sure everything's fine. So I don't mind really. I suppose the only thing that I'm worried about is I might have some diabetes or something. You know, you never know until you get them. Until, like, in fact, sometimes they don't even tell you until you go to the doctors. You know, if you haven't got anything wrong with you. So I'll wait a week because that's how long it takes them to process it. And then if I don't hear anything, then everything is in the clear. If I get a letter, however, something might be wrong. I know my dad recently had a blood test. They took his blood, tested it, and turns out he's, his prostate is a little bit enlarged. Apparently that doesn't mean anything other than the fact that it's a little bit enlarged. About the same as my heart, really. My heart is slightly bigger than it should be. I was told that it's a genetic anomaly, and I don't get it. Maybe it's I know. There's nothing wrong with it. It works perfectly. Just it's rather large. Well, not rather large, slightly larger a normal heart. So I don't know. I haven't really got anything else to say, other than the fact that vlogging outside is becoming quite easier. Talking on your phone, I'm finding that I can do it on the streets now when people are passing me. You know, I don't care that I'm looking mad. It's not their business, is it? For all they know, I could be FaceTiming someone. So, yes, that's it. Can't think of anything else to say. I don't think I'm going to end the vlog here, though. I think I'm going to wait to see if there's anything else that comes into my mind later on in the day. Or maybe later on in the month. I don't know. See how it goes. But I'm not going to end it, because I didn't really talk about anything. Later that same day, he lied. Seems to become a feature of when I start recording again on another day. Okay, so we were talking about how I was having my blood taken the last time we talked. Well, basically in this vlog. So, and I said nothing happened. I didn't get anxious. But in the night, right, after I'd had my blood pressure taken, I started feeling a pain in my arm. Right now, trust me, I know it wasn't a heart attack, right? But my mind is a bitch, right? And it kept popping it in my head, which then started making my blood pressure rise, made it worse, and I started feeling ill. Now, I know that taking 2 small vials of blood from my arm cannot cause a heart attack. But you try telling that to my fucking subconscious that it's constantly trying to fucking kill me, okay? It is unbelievable. Okay, so that brings me to the topic I wanted to talk about, that something happened today. And I found it slightly amusing, but also a little bit frustrating. And that is that, well, I took the bus, right? I got a ticket, as you do. Got on a bus, went down to where I was going, feeling ill. I mean, I'm only just starting to feel a little bit better now after my medication has kicked in and I've had a little bit of a walk. Although I'm still a little bit, and I hate it, but what are you going to do? Wait for it to go away, I suppose, after I realised that it's just stupid. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Got a ticket, got on the bus, drove to where I was going, did what I needed to do, waited for the bus, caught the bus, got back on and showed him the ticket, and he said, "How old are you?" I was thinking, what a strange question to ask somebody getting on a bus. I don't know. I didn't tell him. I said, shook my head a bit, and then I looked at the ticket. And on the ticket, right, the guy that gave me the ticket when I went down had given me a youth ticket, which is, don't get me wrong, it's the same price as the adult ticket that I was getting. It's exactly the same price. There's no difference, other than the fact that it's got youth written on it, right? And the guy said, "Well, that's the problem, mate. You can't get on this, you're an adult, you can't get on this bus with a youth ticket." And I'm thinking, it's the same price. That's in my head now. It's the same price. I was thinking, I want to kill this guy. I want to break this guy's neck. If he doesn't let me on this bus, I am going to kick off like a fucking bit. I swear to God I was going to go at him. Because it's the same price. Just because it's got youth written on it doesn't fucking matter. So the guy, he looks at me, and I think he noticed in my eyes that I was going to kill him, right? That I was just going to attack him, right? Even though I was trying to stay calm, because I got to stay calm today, because it's good for my blood pressure. Stay calm, highly strung. That's probably my problem. That is my problem. I'm highly strung and I worry a lot. So anyway, long story short, short story long. He gave me another ticket which had adult written on it, even though I'm not going to use the ticket again today at all. It was only for 2 trips, and it's just the same price to get that than it is to get a return ticket. So I might as well just get a day to go. In fact, you don't get a return ticket anymore. You get a day to go. That's what you get. You get a single and a day to go. That's what you get. You don't get any returns. So basically, I needed a return ticket. I needed to get home. So there was no point in buying 2 singles because it would have been 170 there and 170 back, which is pretty much the same price as 340 for the bus ticket. So go figure. So just because it had youth on it, I almost couldn't get on the bus. And I think that's just crazy. It's totally crazy. Anyway, I think that's long enough. So I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Give me some thumbs up love. Subscribe for more. And I will see you guys next time, probably in I don't know, something. I'll see you guys next time.